Good afternoon. I want to wish everyone a happy Good Friday on today around the world or wherever you may be viewing this video from. Good afternoon. My name is Bridget Maddox, and I want to thank you for stopping by and chiming in with me on this Good Friday. You know, you could have chosen to view other channels, and so I don't take it lightly and that you decided to you know stop in with me on this afternoon. And I pray everyone is just having a great afternoon, just doing whatever it is you may be doing, whether it's hanging out with your family, maybe eating on some nice fried fish. Some of you all may be hanging out with your family, you may be shopping, you may be just sitting out at a real nice beach right now, which I would like to be, where I would like to be right now. And actually, I'm thinking about doing that this weekend. I just really, how many of you all know, sometimes it is just good to be impromptu. I've learned, as I have matured in my walk in my life, I've learned that, sometimes not planning is a plan. Not planning is a plan. Just doing whatever you want to do, whatever that looks like, whether it's just you taking a nap, curling up with a book, hanging out with in my case, with your dogs. I actually just came back from taking them on a nice walk, and I was like, instead of me taking them on our traditional path, I was like, let me switch it up, and I'm not gonna be before you long today. I was just thinking, what word, and I always pray about everything before I get before you all. I don't like to ramble. I like to know where I'm heading when I bring a YouTube video to God's people, because I take that very seriously. But enough about that. Enough of me rambling right now. I want to just chime in, and I want to talk to you for a quick moment on this Good Friday afternoon about perfect timing, and how, as believers, a lot of us, we're asking, okay, when is it going to happen? And how many of you feel like me, I feel like in some regards, I feel like my life has been like a holding pattern. A lot of you all travel as I do as well. And, and there are times where the planes cannot land, right? Whether it's because of bad weather, whether it's because there's air traffic going on, and there's times where they have to just the plane has to just go into a holding pattern, or just like a circle. It's just circling until it gets the clearance, to land. And sometimes in life you may feel like your life is in a holding pattern. It may feel like, when am I gonna land, God? Or, I feel like I'm going around the same mountain. But how many of you all know we have to really understand that God has perfect timing of when that holding pattern is going to release? We have to trust that He knows what's best for us, and we have to lean all the way, not into our own understanding, but we have to lean on His guidance for our life. We have to, and I'm learning, and I remember praying this a couple of weeks ago. I was literally driving. I was like, God, drive the car. I'm the co-pilot, you're the pilot, and I need you, Lord, and I literally said that. And so, there are times where we don't always know what to do. We don't always have the answers. We don't always know the blueprint. And a lot of times, in our relationship, God is not going to always lay it out. But how many of you all know That's really what faith is. Faith is taking that step and knowing that when I take the step, I already know the stair is there, so I'm going to step out anyway. And so you have to just trust. So let's go word. I want to always leave you with the word, okay? This is just talking about perfect timing. And in Proverbs 3, 5, and 6, it's saying, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not into your own understanding. In all your ways, submit to him. So in everything you do, in everything that we do, we have to submit our plans to God. And it's saying here, and he will make our pathway straight. So we have a promise that God's timing is perfect. His timing is perfect. He has the perfect timing of our arrival. And he also has the perfect timing of our departure. So when we lean not to what we think, our own understanding, and when we lean in on God, lean in on his word, lean in on what he's instructing us to do, then he's gonna guide us, because the word just said it. He said that he's faithful and he's gonna guide our pathways, and saying that he's gonna make our pathways straight. And I also want to read this. I'm reading from a devotional, and something stuck out with me, and it's one word that we've always heard. We all know what this word is, and it's called trust. We have to, when you're leaning not to your own understanding, that's going to require trust. And do you guys know what the acronym could be for the word trust? Is total reliance upon spiritual timing. Trust, total reliance upon spiritual timing. That is powerful. Some of you all may want to write that down. Trust, total reliance upon spiritual timing. So all this it encompasses everything that I've been talking about for the last few minutes. We have to understand that when we're not leaning to our own understanding, we're yielding to God's total workmanship and everything that he's ordering everything for our life. And that's pretty much what it is. There are some things that I had made some notes for myself. And I want to give this to you guys, and let's just do this together. And for you all, I want you to just take a piece of paper and just tell me, what are some of the things that you may be struggling with concerning trusting God's timing? For some of you, it may be trusting your partner. It may be trusting moving to a new location. It may be trusting, is this the right time for me to buy my home? Is this the right time for me to sell my home? Or do I just stay in my holding space? Okay, so write down. I want you all to really do like this assignment, and really ponder on, have you really been leaning to your own understanding and not allowing God to really be the pilot and the guiding force of your life? And I think when we begin to just truly, truly, truly trust and lean in on Holy Spirit, it's going to remove a lot of anxiety from our life. It's going to remove a lot of pain points from our life. And it's also going to remove some disappointments that may be lingering. And when you do that, when you totally depend on God's purpose for your life is going to be so much happier, and you're just going to be able to rest and be happy, knowing that although your life may be kind of going in a holding pattern, you understand that I know I'm going to land in a very favorable position. And when you land, you're going to be great. Because why? Because God is in control. And when you give him the keys to drive your car, if you will, guess what? You're going to make it to your destination safe, blessed, full of power, full of vitality, full of happiness, full of joy, full of peace, full of everything. Why? Because I choose today to put 100% of my faith and trust in God. And that is what I have for this Good Friday. All right. So that's pretty much it. I want you guys to be blessed, be inspired, get out, go have some fun, lighten up, and just do you. Okay? All right. Love you. Bye-bye. See you on the next one.